On the phone, New Orleans Saint quarterback Drew Brees. Good morning, Mr. Brees. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you all?
Doing good, doing good. Okay, so in 2 weeks, you and the New Orleans Saints are going to be in Houston taking on the Texans. How are things? How are things? I understand a few changes, but step in the right direction.
Yeah, this was a bye week for us, so we've had a little bit of time off, which I think was much needed, really just to get guys healthy. We were really banged up. I think anytime you get the bye week during the season, it's kind of time to take a deep breath, and usually you have some injuries that you're kind of fighting through at that point, so it just allows guys some time to heal up and I think just recharge their battery mentally, physically, emotionally too, just because the season is a grind. And so here we are 10 weeks into the season. We're 4-6, which is not obviously the record that I think we aspired to at this point, and yet, we still have a chance. Each game is it's so valuable, and so there's such a sense of urgency on each opportunity that we have to, put ourselves in a position to make the playoffs. I mean, that's what it's all about. You do your best to kind of make it to the playoffs and then see where the chips fall after that. But we have a tough test coming up at Houston. They're playing extremely well right now, especially defensively. I think they've only given up one touchdown in 9 quarters or something like that. Yeah, I think they're starting to come together. I mean, similar to us, where at the beginning of the season you're kind of searching for your identity a little bit. And I know this: we have a great group of guys on our team, and we fought through a lot this season. And I believe that's going to make us stronger as we go along the journey here. And I know there's been coaching change, and obviously losing Rob, and now Dennis Allen's going to be our defensive coordinator. I think he's going to do a great job. I mean, we all loved Rob. I mean, that's just kind of part of our business sometimes, is when things like that happen with players and coaches. So, you move on, and I think we're all confident in our ability and our ability as a team to respond to, kind of some of this adversity that we've faced.
Walk-ons, my man. Walk-ons is the talk of Lake Charles. Tell us a little bit about it and what Lake Charles can experience.
It's our biggest walk-on store. It'll be 11,000 square feet, located on 5313 Common, which I know is right close to McNeese State there. You know what? Walk-ons, there's something there for everybody. We love our brand because we've got great food, we've got great atmosphere, no matter what the occasion. It's really about great people, but it's a great brand, and it's something that we're expanding throughout Louisiana and really the Southeast region. We've got a couple more stores online to be opening over the next year in Jubin Crossing, Zachary, Covington, and also Lubbock, Texas.
Yeah, and so you recently became a partial owner in Walk-On, so you must have had a great first experience when you went to the first location. That was in New Orleans, right?
Yeah, exactly. The location on Poydras, which is just a few blocks from the Dome. I remember when Walk-Ons was first built there, and we would drive by it on the way to the stadium. I said, that place looks cool. So I remember walking in and just feeling like, what, if I were ever to start my own sports bar, this is exactly what it would be. Just because, honestly, the food was great. The food is so much better than your typical sports bar food. I mean, it's obviously Louisiana-inspired, so it's got that Cajun influence, and they did a phenomenal job there. But just the atmosphere. I mean, everybody was so friendly and so inviting, and just I think so much of building a successful, brand and franchise is about the culture that you create. They got 2 locations in Baton Rouge, one in New Orleans, one in Lafayette, one in Houma. I mean, it's something I'm so proud to be a part of.
Okay, between you, me, Emily, any chance of a Drew Brees sighting at the brand new location here in Lake Charles?
I will be there at some point.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
All right.
Yeah. Every time I've been to Lake Charles, it's been a great experience. And in fact, my neighbor, who's one of my very good friends, is from Lake Charles. So we've always been talking about going back. So when I go back with him, we'll be coming to Walk-Ons for sure.